Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. Well, it's a cold day and we're going to do mostly inside stuff for now. But the first thing I have to do today is give somebody a bath. You've seen my little chicken bathtub set up in previous videos. I cut a hole in the lid of this. I used a 4-inch bit, but we need a 3-inch just so the chicken can't squeeze through. But I have been talking about little Baldy for a while, and Baldy has been in the bathroom shower. This is the shower stall in our tiny house. She's been in here for a few days, and we're already seeing I'm actually taking a picture every single day because there's just so much growth in her feathers. I'm just amazed at like the little tubes come through. They look like little tubes, and then the feather comes out of the tube, and you can see that happening now. So I'm just amazed by this process. But the weather has turned quite cold, not terribly cold, but definitely getting into winter weather. And so I really didn't think she would survive. Plus she's limping and I don't know why. So I want to give her a bath, and so I can have a little bit better look at her foot that she's favoring. She's very content. When I tried putting her in the brooder earlier in the year to keep her separate, she just went crazy and didn't like it. So, and now it's too cold to do that. So she's eating absolutely massive amounts of food because I don't think she was leaving the nesting box to get food or water because her leg was hurting. So I'm hoping that this will give her leg time to heal as well as her feathers to grow back. So I've put Epsom salts in there with hot water, and now I'm just going to go, you can see the steam coming off the water. I'm going to go get some cold water to add to it. That's just nice and warm, so I'll leave it at that. Come on, Amy. Come on, little girl. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's have a little tubby. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie. There you go. Would you like some food? You just eat non-stop. Look at this poor little bald-headed thing. Oh, my goodness. I have to vacuum anyway, so if she gets food on the floor, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll do this before you make a mess. We'll vacuum later, won't we? Hey? She's just not too sure about this. Oh, look at her poor head. She's got a little bit of eyebrows. Her ears are fluffy still, but she's getting some fluff coming through on her head. Oh my goodness. Very messy eater. Yeah. She's relaxing now. She's kind of wondering what the heck's going on, but so now that she's content in here, I'm going to get her box cleaned out and some fresh shavings in there. Yeah, you're pretty stinky, aren't you? You are pretty stinky. Now, if she starts getting restless, she just went down under the lid, so good thing I only filled it about half full. I will put the pail over top so she can still eat and be relaxed. But we don't want her struggling and trying to get out of there. Nice clean bedding for her. She's actually down underneath there. Not sure what she's doing, but she's moving around. She's okay. Come on, poke your little head out of there and have some food. She's getting a little restless. I think I might put the pail over top of there. She was getting all worked up, so I did the calming bucket. You're okay, sweetie. She's getting a little rowdy now, so I am gonna get her out of here. Oh, you got your little wings out, didn't you, sweet? No. You might have to help me, Chris. dump that in her box.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie. Okay. Just wrap the towel around her. Just stick that in there. Smile for the camera. Tell everybody you're okay. You survived your bath. Now let's have a look at your foot. Okay? Say hello. It's so funny how when you get them bundled up in a towel, they get so calm. I don't know why, but they always do. So I'm just going to try and have a look at this little girl's foot. Can we have a look at your foot, sweetie? It's the left foot that's bothering her. Now, I don't see anything really wrong with it. So it might not be the toes. I was thinking this toenail was gone. But her toes, she's not flinching or anything. It looks like she might have a little, I don't know if that's a bumblefoot pad on the bottom. Oh, I can't see it for the camera. Oh, it's okay. Oh, so, okay, so I touched her leg up here and she screeched. So it's got to be something more in the ligaments or something. So there's not really much I can do about that, but let her rest. So we'll keep her in the box until her feathers grow back and her little bald head is covered for the cold, and hopefully her leg will heal. I don't know what else to do because I can't really pinpoint what it is. So you can see how she's holding her leg up, and when she does put weight on it, it's very gingerly, and she limps very badly, so I don't know. I can't see any obvious wounds. So like I said, I'm just hoping it's a muscle or ligament thing and that it'll heal. I don't know what else to do. Look at those little tubes with the feathers. So interesting. Yeah, we'll get you some more food, won't we, sweetie? She's gonna have a nice feed now. Oh, don't step in your food. Oh, she always, hey, sweetie. She always steps in it and tips all the food all over. You're so silly. Oh, poor baby. She'll be happy now. She'll have a big feed and a nap. Well, I think I've pretty much perfected bathing a chicken. That works really well. It keeps them calm. Now, she did try and get out at the end, so she's pretty feisty. That's why I was saying, I realized the first time we used it, we should have put a 3-inch hole in, because they look so fluffy, but they can fit through pretty small holes. So if you make one, use a 3-inch bit, not a 4-inch for a hole. And that'll work really well. So she'll be fine now, and all we can do is hope that her leg heals. Oh my goodness. Her leg heals over time. So she's actually not one of the oldest hens. I wasn't sure. She's got a green band on her, so we got her at the same time as we got Barney the mouthpiece that is growing right now. So she's actually only about 2 years old. So she's obviously injured that leg. It's not old age or whatever like the other ones. So all we can do is hope that she'll heal, and we'll give her that opportunity in here, even though it stinks up the whole house. Now I've decided to do something a little different with this video. I started taking a picture of the hen we call Baldy every day because I was just amazed at what was happening as she was recovering. Now, a lot of people get really grossed out by the looks of her. Obviously, she was in really bad shape. We did try separating her, and she was just so miserable. And all she did was pace and was really frantic and wanted back out, so we let her back out. And obviously, she did suffer the consequences of that. So she was in really bad shape. But once we had her bathed and inside, and she was able to recover, and she was limping really badly too, we needed to keep those roosters off her. So I was just amazed at the way the feathers came back in. And I mean, you know, we're fairly new at this, so I just didn't really know how things worked. Yeah, they get new feathers, but to me it was just such an amazing process. So what I did, I started taking a picture of her every day, And so the last end of the last part of the video, I am showing you a picture of her every day. I forgot a couple of days, but pretty much a picture every day, just to show the progression and her healing and her getting new feathers. And I was just amazed. And of course, for the longest time, she had her little red rubber hat on. It looked like a little swimming cap or bathing cap that old ladies used to wear. But anyway, I was amazed by it, and I'm hoping that other people will be just as amazed by it. Some people will be grossed out, so a little warning here. If you have a weak stomach or you have a hard time with this, don't watch it. But then I will include a little clip at the end of her now, and she's just fully feathered, and she's not laying eggs every day, but she's doing pretty good. So that means her body has recovered, her limp isn't as bad, and we aren't letting her in with the rest of the flock because we don't want the roosters on her. You know, she's getting older, and we just want her to be able to live and be happy and healthy, and so she has her own little door from the brooder to go out in the run when the others are free ranging, and so she's doing really well, and we're just really happy that she survived and did so well, and is so healthy looking. So a little bit of hope, and you know, for something that looked pretty darn hopeless, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the clips and how she's doing now. So here's our little Baldy. I just put fresh breading. She doesn't seem to eat the eggshells, and I would think that she would need them the most. Now, let me see. There we go. The camera's focusing on the wires. So she has her own little private quarters. She can go outside anytime she wants. And I just cleaned out the bedding from her floor yesterday. We sprayed it for mites, and we're gonna let it dry out really good before I put fresh shavings down. But she's got her own little perch there, and you know, at first she wasn't even able to jump up to get on a perch, and now she is. So she's doing really well, and you can see how nice her feathers have come back in. She's not the prettiest little hen, but she's doing really well, and I put a little box in there. She is laying an egg occasionally, so she can go outside. She's happy. She's got her own little perch, and we don't have to worry about her. Her limp is not as bad, and we just don't want the roosters jumping on her. So, and then we've got this other little side. We divided it because we have a little egg eater somewhere here, and I've been catching her. Are you the egg eater? I think you might be faking, pretending you're gonna lay an egg. We think she's laid the occasional egg, but she doesn't really lay much, and she eats all the eggs. I go from getting like 13 eggs a day to 4. So, now which one? No, that's not her. Might be the one in the nesting box. Anyway, very, very, very happy. We closed this little door to the run so that this little hen has the run to herself when the others are free ranging. When we have to go to town and the the chickens are all in the run, we keep her in here so that the roosters don't jump on her. Who's a good girl? Here's my sweet little Henrietta. You are the nosiest little chicken alive. Yes, she runs after us and chases us so fast. I know. I closed her in the door a couple of times in one day. Oh, stop. Usually they do this when the hawk is here. And we are trying to catch that hawk. It's a big one coming after my girls. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy seeing the process and seeing this poor little girl recover and being happy and healthy and enjoying her little chicken life. I mean, she's got this area to herself. I think I'm going to spread some straw in here. It's so muddy right now, and we're supposed to get a couple of days of rain next week. So, unfortunately, the trees are starting to bud. I'm hoping my fruit trees don't do that, because then we will lose the fruit again this year if we get a frost. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. We'll see you next time.